Vinicius Jr., the Brazilian footballer, the Real Madrid winger, went from looking like this to looking like this. I almost didn't even recognize him. I swear to God, man, the transformation is crazy, right? But I have a lot of questions. You can tell that he was actually battling low self-esteem, esteem issues, right? So here's my question. See, lately, a lot of men, especially men, with women I can really understand, yeah, but with men, lately you see a lot of men going to fix their jaw, going to fix their face. You know, this is just a question. I'm not trying to throw sub at anybody or try to talk down on anybody, or no. The question is this. If Vinicius Jr. didn't make a lot of money, where he could afford to change or transform his look, if he was a poor man with that esteem issues, would he have killed himself? Would he have been depressed to the point where he committed suicide? I mean, now he has money. Maybe he has sat down to think about people calling him, saying maybe he's not good looking, you know, people throwing stuff at him, his look, his face, you know, all that. Maybe he just decided, okay, I can afford it. This thing, people are laughing at me about my look. People are just throwing side comments anywhere I go to, or maybe I need to change my look. So because he could afford it, he decided to do it. So the question is this: if he didn't have money, if he could not afford it, and he was listening to all these side comments and people talking about his look and people calling him names, people calling him horrible names or saying horrible things to him, what would he have done? Because by then, maybe he would not have been able to afford it. Would he have killed himself, you see? Anyways, the purpose of this video is this, right? No matter what you do as a man, you just have to build your esteem. That's just it. As a man, you have to build your pride. That is why I tell people, as a man, there's nothing like being humble. Humility is, well, there's no humility for a poor man. There's no poor man that is humble. You just don't have money yet to show your real character. You know, just like one of my trainers will say, he will say, a gate man can never be humble. When you see open the gates, he's greet you, good day sir, anybody that comes, hello ma, welcome ma. Then people around say, oh, this gate man is so nice. Or your visitor, they come and say, this gate man is so nice. Say, the gate man is not nice. The gate man cannot afford to be rude yet. When he can afford to be rude, he will be rude. When he can afford to be arrogant and egotistic, he will be. So there's nothing like that. But let's come back to the conversation, right? As a man, you have to be egotistical. You have to build your esteem. You must be sensitive. You must be emotionally intelligent. But you see, there's a pride that comes with, I don't care how I look. I will speak where I'm meant to speak. I would walk where I'm meant to walk. I don't care about my look. I don't care how you see me. I care about how I see myself. It's really important that a lot of men come with this kind of attitude, and a lot of people start having this type of man's mindset, young men. Do you understand? You shouldn't care. How people see you is not your business, because you are not in anybody's mind. They say, so what when they say? So what when they say? So what when they say? That's the thing. When I see men doing things like this, you know, you go enter, go they do your face, you know, go they do your jaw, Zixaloma and co, you know, this type of thing. They always do me like, It's esteem. So tomorrow if they complain about his height, what is he gonna do? Because he's not tall. Let's say they say, look at him, he's so short. What are you gonna do then? Because a lot of women don't like short men. A lot of men don't even like short men. They'll say, oh boy, all these short people, I don't like me my friends short. I like me my friends tall. So that when they guide me, even short people say sometimes they don't even like short people around them as friends. Because I'll just be like Teletubbies where they work out. So what do? That's the thing. Build your esteem as a guy man. build your esteem, whether you have money or not. Always stand your ground. And that's why I tell people, I say, me who as very dark man, you see me where I talk, you see me how they follow people talk. Even before I became very dark man, I've always stood to speak up when I need to speak. I don't care how you see me. Even when I see the squat for church, I don't care how you see me. I see they talk, the one who have to talk. I know they look, say, this one get money, hey, this one get money. No, you know, control me, babe. There have never been the time where I'm the only person that pretty much don't lie to women. I don't lie to get a girl laid. I don't do that. What's up? How you doing? You're sexually attractive. I like you. Should we? Let's fuck. Some goes no. Most of them say yes. Actually. If any celebrity comes out tomorrow and tell you that, oh, very dark man don't enter your DM, there's nothing like lie. If I want to do friendship, we'll be talking friends. But normally, based on say, okay, now this one carry me, come, boom. There's no two ways about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my personality. I don't care how you see me. I don't care what you're gonna tell somebody else. I'm not telling you to be arrogant. I'm telling you to have a personality. Like I said, if Vinicius Jr. could not afford to transform his look based on his esteem issues, if he was a poor man with that look and people were trolling him with the look, what would they have done? Then somebody, you better don't come and tell me that it's not because of esteem. That if you have money, you should be able to do what you like. No, you cannot look like Jesse Mamua and say you want to know. No. And you can even look like Jesse Mamua and say have esteem issues. That's the thing about esteem. You can be the most good-looking person on earth and still even have esteem issues. You can be and still even have esteem issues. It's about how you see yourself. It should never be about how people see you. It should never, yeah, it's rough. What's my business? That's your business. Now you they do fine, boy. Me, these things don't mean how you see me. That's what it matters to me. I don't care. So a lot of younger generation, you need to have this I don't care attitude. It's what I say that stands. What you say never matters. What I say is what matters. What you say in this life and in the next, till this world end, can never matter based on my look and based on my... It can never matter. You can advise me, but it can never matter. A lot of men, you need to have that mindset. So that they don't put pipe for your yash. It's personality. Anyways, peace and love, don't play. If you play, you gotta learn like Will J.R. don't play.
See rips here.
Alright, so that is a human skull, human bones, and human ribs that was found yesterday as the RATELS were cleaning at iweka in Anambra State. So while they were clearing the grass, they saw a bag, and then inside the bag, they saw the human skull, the bone, and the ribs. How it got there, nobody knows. Now, for it to be there, it means that it has gone through the process of decaying, meaning they cut person, human being. They chop human being body, they dismember the person and put the person in the bag. And that was how that bag, they went to go and throw the bag there. And it has stayed there for quite a long time. It has stayed there for quite a long time. The flesh went out, it decayed, maggot came, decayed, then after the flesh, then the bones. And that is why you can now have the skull and everything. Now, it means that somebody have gotten away with a crime. Yeah, somebody obviously got away with the crime. The person that came to drop that body there got away with the crime. And it's quite sad and unfortunate that Nigeria does not have a tracking system. There's no camera anywhere. We don't have camera on the road or on the street that you can say, okay, maybe they can backdate, and then from there they can be able to track and see the person that came to deposit that body there. Also, we don't even have a very good database system where you can say, okay, you can do a DNA on that bone. Then you can know, okay, who is this person? Is this person missing? How long have the person been missing? Who is this person related to? Even the family of this person itself, okay, even if they did not see the person, at least this is the bone of the person. They can even use that thing to go and bury the person. Maybe the family will think, oh, this person is abroad, this person is in Canada, this person, yeah. They can think, oh, maybe this person just go. You know, go no say na in bone, somebody don't dismember and put them inside bush. Do you understand? We don't have that system. And thank God for the RATELS that went there to clean. As a matter of fact, they even said they saw another body again close to that place, but they were all scared to go inside that place. So I shouted them. I said, okay, you know what to do. I told the RATEL leader there. The RATEL leaders there, Agunwa and VDM of Oka. I spoke to VDM of Oka today. I said, you have to call the attention of the police to go there. But at the end of the day, what are the police going to do? Because there's no way to track. So that person have obviously gotten away with that crime. Now again, the people where they live for this and this iweka side, during the time where this body they deposit this body there was a particular time where that body go be smell. Is it that una they pass, una no perceive anything for una to even call the attention of the government or maybe try to check? You see, the best way to secure ourselves in Nigeria is by actually showing concern. Some things where you dey pass, you notice say they unusual. You try to at least do your best. It's okay. What did they really smell for here? Even if that dog die, when you see when you perceive or see an unusual thing, you are meant to show concern. You are meant to show concern. You are meant to look inward. Imagine saying that when this whole thing happened, and they discover, at least, if at all, family for still won't identify the body of their loved ones. We need to actually, this thing about security, we're not going to leave them only for police. We have to be our brother's keeper. We have to do watchman. Now, what's the purpose of this video? If the government can try as much as possible, as small CCTV, just put CCTV everywhere for like major junctions. That iweka now, put one for there. All these popular junctions in Nigeria where things they happen. You put camera, put CCTV, surveillance camera there. Or you put security men, put a police van, not even a police van. You put all these police bike, they'll just DJ, okay, they'll watch. Now this person where don't die now, don't go. Person where all my life I'm now, don't go. Anyway, shout out to the RATEL movement on this one. Because if I no go there, if I not even know say anything will happen. You understand? So I want to thank Anambra State RATELS for their cleaning and what they've been doing in Anambra. And I also want to give a shout out to all the states that the RATEL movement have taken over and doing their monthly sanitation. People who won't talk bad against us, man, they'll keep on talking, but keep on moving. At least we have been able now. Anambra State don't cover something. It's going to call the attention of the government. At least government now will call the attention that okay, some things like this they happen. Imagine somebody unaliving somebody, dismembering the body and going to deposit unnoticed. So William of Oka is currently on his way to the police station. He will just go straight and go and lodge the complaint where police Mona go there, go do na work. All of us, we need to pray for the security of this country. Peace and love, no problem. RATELS, for time of the government. Peace and love. Don't worry.